The riot, you the GOAT, boy.
RT, you good, bro?
Benzion, you the man. I've been doing this here, man.
Crazy coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Crazy coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Christ, he coming back to save his people from the enemy. The same people stole us, then they sold us to the enemy. Came on a slave ship, shackles on my damn arm, yokes around my neck, on my feet, so I couldn't run. Me, shack.
You read the Bible? You don't. Alright, but you heard it. You do? That's good. Hey, so the Israelites are God's chosen people. So if I ask you, for example, what is your nationality, what would you tell me?
I would say I'm black.
Okay, black is a color, right?
Yeah.
So you ain't really black, are you?
Well, I mean, I did the ancestry test. I'm more Nigerian than anything, but...
Alright, so we really...
Our history, I don't know what my roots really is.
You don't know, right?
Hell yeah.
So right now we're going to tell you. So if I ask you or any of these kids, we've been taught lies, right? And it started in the Christian church where we've been taught these lies.
Right.
All right, so what we're teaching the kids now, we even been taught the color depiction of Jesus is a lie. That Jesus is a black man. And Caesar Borgia, right? And you saying that you are black or African American, that was all a lie. All right? So what we out here to do is to show you the truth. Who are you according to the Bible? Give me Isaiah chapter 1. Oh, you got that one. Okay, read that one. Listen to this. What's your name? Kaya, I'm gonna get everybody's name. What's your name? Liana. Zaza. Kyla. And Renaya. All y'all got beautiful names. So listen to this. Alright? So it's not a coincidence that we don't know who we are or where we from. Alright? You can ask a Chinese man who he is and where he's from. He can tell you, I'm Chinese, I'm from China. A Japanese, I'm Japanese, I'm from Japan. What kind of food you eat? I eat Japanese food. I eat Chinese food. You can ask an East Indian. Indian. I'm from Indonesia. I'm from Bangkok, right? But when it come to us, we say we are a color in a crayon box. We gotta understand that's a problem, sis. All right. So listen to this. This was a curse upon us. Listen. Hold this right here. I'm gonna let you come back.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
So this is the prophet Isaiah speaking through the Spirit of Christ, right? And he said, what? The ox what?
The ox knoweth his owner.
Who knows what an ox is? Raise your hand. You know what an ox is? What's an ox? What's an ox? It's an animal. It's a big, strong animal, right? So God compares us to a big, strong animal. Listen.
And the ass his master's crib.
All right? And an ass is a donkey. All right? Another very strong animal. God compares us to an ass and an ox. Listen.
But Israel.
He said, but Israel. Now, who is Israel? What's your name, Kaya? Who is Israel?
I don't know.
You don't know, right? Listen. You think it's a place, right? But guess what? Before it was a place, it was a person. Come on.
But Israel.
He said, but Israel, Kaya,
doth not know.
So you don't even know, Kaya. Why don't you know? Why you think you don't know?
I mean, I grew up in the church, but I don't like going to church no more.
That's good.
Us lies, so.
Right. That's why we all came out of the Christian church. The Christian church is being set up by white supremacy.
Right.
Right. Okay? Come on.
My people doth not consider.
God said his people do not know who they are and they don't even consider who we are. Alright? They call us black. Black is just a color in the crayon box, right? African American is something Jesse Jackson just started calling us in 1984, 85. Before that, we were just called Negroes. Before Negroes, we were just called colored folk. You see what I'm saying? Who we are always keep changing. But you're going to learn today that who we are is in the Bible. Come on.
Sinful nation.
He said, but we are a sinful nation. You know what sin is? What is sin? Wrongdoing according to who?
According to the Bible.
According to the Bible, which is according to who?
To God.
To God. That's what sin is. Give me what sin. Listen to this. This is why we don't know who we are. This is why we are a confused and we are lost people.
Right.
This is why it don't matter what city you go to, black people, we at the bottom of society.
Right.
Hispanic people, we at the bottom of society.
Right.
You can go to Springfield, you can go to Nashville, you can go to Bowling Green, you can go to Louisville, you can go to Memphis.
Right.
Anywhere you go, you're going to see our people at the bottom of society. Because we did what? We breaking God's laws.
Right.
We are sinning against our God. And when we sin against our God, God gets angry with us. And this is what we come out here to show you, beautiful people, today. That who we are and how to get out of this condition we in.
Right.
All right? Listen to this.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin,
So we're going into what is sin. Come on.
transgresseth also the law.
Say that we transgress, meaning we break God's laws when we are in sin. You think God is happy when you break his laws?
No.
If God tell you to do something you don't do it, you think God happy?
No.
He's not happy. He's mad. Did you know that? Give me Hosea 5:15.
Bring it out.
So what if God get mad with you? What you think God can do to us? Huh? What you think?
He can bring something bad back to you.
Whoa, I like that. She said if God get mad at you, he can bring something bad back to you. It's called karma.
Right.
This little girl smart. What you think?
I think whenever you're mad, whenever he's mad and you don't, and you disobey him, he's very mad at you, and then whenever he comes back he's like, so say I feel like you're mad at him, like mad and stuff, and then whenever you die and stuff, it's like you're not able to go to heaven.
That's right. That's good. She said, what the little sister said, she said if you disobey him and he's mad at you, if you die, she's saying you're in trouble.
Right.
Because you're not going to go to heaven. Because you are disobedient. Now what you think, Kaya? What are some of the things you think God could do if he got mad?
Block your blessings.
Block your blessings, right? All your answers are right. Anybody else would like to say what you think God would do? He'll block your blessings, right? All right. So let's go to where you at. Hosea, listen to this.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15.
Now we're going to find out how long God is going to stay mad at us. Because y'all all got good answers. Listen.
I will go and return to my place
So his place is the heavens.
till they acknowledge their offense.
So they acknowledge what they've done wrong. So they acknowledge what? Their offense. Another word for offense is what? Sin. So we got to acknowledge that we sin, Kaya. Listen.
And seek my face.
And you got to do what?
Seek my face
Now you got to seek God's face, Kaya. Listen.
in their affliction.
All right. In our affliction, meaning the bad things, the terrible things we are going through, we got to do what? We got to seek God's face. All right. Come on.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
All right. It says in their affliction, what?
They will seek me early.
They'll start to seek God. All right. So let's go to Deuteronomy 28, Kaya.
Bring it out.
So all of y'all had the right answers. We said that if we done something against God, we disobeyed God, God was what? He's going to punish us, right? To show you that we are the children of Israel, we're going to go through Deuteronomy 28, and we're going to show the lovely people here in Springfield, Tennessee today that we are indeed not black. I mean, we are not black. We're not African American, but we are indeed the true Israelites. We the real Jews.
Right.
We didn't know that. Did y'all know we was the real Jews? Across the street? No, we didn't know these things because guess what? We've been taught that we're black, African American, Negro, porch monkeys, coons, real niggas,
Right.
thoughts, BITCHs.
Right.
We've been called everything except the children of God. So how do we know we're the children of God? Listen to this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So Kaya, when it said, but it shall come to pass, you know what that means? There's something going to happen in the future. It says, it shall come to pass. What you think?
So it's like, so whenever it comes to the future, it's like, so say like, whenever you get older and you like tell you want to be, like you don't know where you're going to be.
Right.
You don't know where you want to be, so it should come to pass. She's right. Listen.
But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
So it's saying if we don't listen to God, Kaya, remember I said if we don't listen to God, something gonna happen, right?
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
So what did it say, Kaya? I want you to pay attention. All right? How old are you? 21. I want you to really pay attention to this. Because if you don't learn this, Kaya, you got a long life to live but not knowing nothing. Meaning you gonna go.
I've been learning like a lot of this. I already know like.
Oh, okay, you've been knowing. So God got you here for a reason. You could have went to the store going anywhere, any other time, right? But God said, get up and go now, Kaya. Get up and go now. You're gonna see something, and they're gonna try to bring you out of something. All right? And what you're trying to bring you is out of that darkness. So if you've been learning, your mind is already consciously trying to wake up. Now you need to follow God. He got us here for a reason.
Right.
All right, listen.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said if we didn't do what he said do, he said what was going to happen?
That all these curses.
He said all these what, Kaya?
All these curses.
Curses, what are curses? Good things or bad things? So God said if we didn't do what he said do, what was going to happen to us?
You're gonna get cursed.
We was going to be cursed. Man, y'all smart. I go all over the world and I don't see kids this smart.
Right.
Y'all are very intelligent. Listen.
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
He said the curses were going to come upon us and overtake us. How do we know that we the Israelites, that we the real Jews? We're reading out of the Holy Bible what God said he was going to do to his children for what? Disobedience. All right?
Or disobeying him.
Oh, yes, right. Disobeying him. So let's read one of the curses.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So he said if you don't do what I say do, you don't obey me, he said you was going to be what?
Cursed.
In where?
In the city.
In the city. So in the city of Springfield, if we disobey God, he wrote this over 2,000 years ago. He said, wherever I send you, you're going to be cursed. All right, come on.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
All right, what fields were we cursed in? Who knows? What you think?
Field?
Huh? What field? What field were we cursed? He said curse you was going to be in the city and curse you was going to be in the field.
Like a field?
Yeah, like a field. What you think?
Like a tobacco field?
Whoa, I told the kid is smart.
Right.
She said like a tobacco field.
Right.
God said for our disobedience that we was going to have to chop tobacco for free.
Right.
That's a curse. What you think, Kaya? He said curse in the field. Where you think we was cursed in? What field you think we was cursed in?
Them cotton fields.
The cotton fields.
Right.
What you think? In the graveyard. That's a curse? What do you think? So we was cursed in the field. You understand that? The cotton field, she said tobacco field. Even the brother said the graveyard. I mean the sister, excuse me. Said the graveyard. Alright? So, read 32. Remember, Kaya, what I'm reading, the curses that happened to us. Let you know that we are the Israelites. Alright, come on.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Did you understand that, Kaya? That's in the Bible. What explain it to me.
Basically, if you don't obey him, he gonna give you to other people. He gonna make you be enslaved by other people.
That's right. That happened to us. Did y'all understand that? What you say?
Because somebody like get adopted from foster care like that.
She's smart, I'm telling you.
Some of them, some like adults don't treat like the foster kids like good. Like
Yeah, that's a curse. Said that your sons and daughters should be given it to another people. And this little girl went into the foster home. She said when little kids are being given away to other people in foster homes, that's a curse.
Right.
And as you was correct as well, Kaya, all right? That happened to us in slavery, all right? This is a good history class that you're not going to learn in church, college, or their school, all right? Come on.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And there wasn't going to be no power in our hand to do what? What y'all think? To get our kids back, right? All right? So letting you know that we are the Israelites. This is the most beautiful and the most important thing you're going to learn in your life, Kaya. Give me verse 68. Listen to this. This is another curse.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
All All right, so the Lord said for our disobedience, he was going to bring us where?
Into Egypt again.
All right, who knows what the Israelites was doing in Egypt the first time? Who knows? Raise your hand. Are you familiar? All right, what the Israelites were doing in Egypt, all right, in the time of Moses, the Israelites were in slavery. They was in bondage. All right, who remember God told Pharaoh, told Moses to go tell Pharaoh to let my people go? Who remember that? You heard that story before? That was us. All right, come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And the Lord shall bring us back into Egypt. How?
With ships.
So the Lord was going to bring us back into slavery again, Kaya.
With ships.
With ships. Y'all see this right here? This display right here? This display right here? These are cargo slave ships.
Right.
You see this, Kaya? These are cargo slave ships. This only happened to the Israelites. All right? That was bought anywhere on cargo slave ships. All right? So y'all see these pictures? This is how we got to the Americas. Come on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
That we was not going to see our homeland as a people no more again. Now, Kaya, why did these things happen? Because we disobeyed God. Why did these things happen?
Because then people were racist and stuff. And
No, listen. What did she say?
she said because they disobeyed God.
That's exactly right. All right? Why did these things happen? We disobeyed God. All right, come on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
All right, so when we got off the slave ship, we was going to be what?
Sold unto your enemies.
They taking slavery out of the school system. All right? And y'all not going to know that y'all, at y'all age, that we was sold. All right? That we was sold. You have to go back and watch movies like Roots. Goodbye, Uncle Tom. Mandingo. Django. 12 Years a Slave. You gotta go back and watch these movies. The Lord had them to make these movies for a reason, so we don't forget our history. The white man is trying to erase our history daily. We got to remember that we were sold and we was bought here on cargo slave ships. All right.
For bondmen,
We were sold for slave men
and bondwomen.
and slave women. The women went in slavery just like the men did. All right? And this stuff is in the Bible. And there's a problem with us not knowing this stuff. There's a church on every corner in Springfield just about, but we're not learning what the Bible actually says.
Right.
We go to church, there's a bunch of singing and dancing and jumping around, Easter egg hunts and Christmas trees and all that stuff being put up.
Right.
But far as learning the Bible, we don't know it. And it's the white man's agenda to never let you connect with the Bible in a spiritual sense. Y'all understand that, Kaya? So these things happen because we what? We disobeyed God. So far, recap. What's some things that happened to us since we disobeyed God? What have you heard so far today? We got sold to our enemies, not our friends. That's a very pivotal point. Not our friends. Come on. What else?
We're punished in the fields.
We was cursed in the slave fields. You got to ask yourself, how did the white man know to come get us and build America?
Right.
They didn't go get the Chinese. You know how many Chinese people live? You know how many Japanese people live?
Right.
Why they had to go get us?
Bring it out.
Because they know something about us that we don't know. They know something about us that we don't forget.
Teach, girl.
That we the greatest people.
Right.
We the best at everything.
That's right.
We the only one can sit out in the sun like this.
Right.
The longer we sit, the darker we get.
Right.
We absorb the sun.
We absorb the sun. Everything about us absorbs the sun. Your hair absorbs the sun. You don't see no reflection in your hair. Everything about us absorbs what God made. He made us out of the dust of the ground. You understand that? He made us his greatest. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6.
Bring it out.
He made us the greatest. Now you got to ask yourself, how in the hell are we the worst?
Right.
If we the greatest thing God created, why are we killing up one another?
Right.
Why are we shooting up one another? Why are we selling crack to one another? Why are we smoking blunts with one another?
Bring it out.
Why are we popping pills with one another? Why the black man ain't marrying the black woman? If we the greatest thing God made, why are we not raising our families?
Right.
Why is the black woman being promiscuous? Why is she letting any man just run up in her?
Bring it out.
If we supposed to be God's greatest, why are these things happening? These are the things we come to wake up in the young minds of our people.
Right.
Why ain't the black man taking care of staying in the house?
Right.
Why is the black woman running him off for government assistance?
Bring it out. Teach, girl.
Why? If we the greatest, something happened to us. Our minds have been destroyed.
Right.
From slavery to the civil rights movement, from the civil rights movement to the crack cocaine era, to the drug epidemic.
Right.
From the drug epidemic all the way up until now, we're in biological and chemical warfare with this white man who's putting chemicals in the kids' food.
That's right.
Putting chemicals in our food from the grocery store and Save a Lot.
Right.
Rich white people don't shop at Save a Lot. Rich white people don't shop at Food Giant, Food Lion.
Bring it out.
That's where our food is, and that's where we go get it. And now that's when kids are coming out confused. Don't know if she want to be a lady or a man. The little boy don't know if he want to be a little boy or a girl. Now they're even passing laws that you can't even call him a boy or a girl. It's more confusion that they're installing in the minds of our kids.
Right.
And it's up to us as grown people to fix it.
That's right.
It's time for her to put the blunts down, put the Bud Light down, the beer down, put the damn blue top down.
Right.
And look at what's going on around us.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.